Hello, today I will be giving you a speech on procrastination. Procrastination is like having an argument in your head. Part of your brain wants to work while the other part of your brain wants to play. So what exactly is going on inside our brains when we procrastinate? We all know that feeling of trying to get away from doing an assignment, wishing we were somewhere else. But you wait for that last minute to do it because you have convinced yourself that it's okay, and then you can finish your work tomorrow because you have plenty of time. Or we simply don't think the conditions are perfect timing to begin our assignment, so we wait for the weekend or wait until we're in the zone to be creative. Or we simply find excuses to prevent us from starting our work. Like, for example, getting a drink of water. And before you know it, that drink of water leads to a Walking Dead marathon. And then you realize that there is still no work done. Procrastination is a serious problem because it's about not being able to bring ourselves to do the things we know we want to do or do the things that we know we must do. So for my 3 main points I will be speaking on is, what is procrastination? Number 2, what causes procrastination? And number 3, how does procrastination affect us? So I did some research online and I found a survey that was done by 2 leading experts on procrastination. Dr. Joseph Ferrari, an associate professor of psychology at DePaul University, and Dr. Timothy Fickle, also an associate professor of psychology at Carleton University. They both say that 85 to 95% of students have problems with procrastination. Statistics also show that over 20% of the population have problems with procrastination. So that brings us to, what is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of putting off or delaying something that needs to be done, simply because of carelessness or even laziness. Almost everyone at some point has procrastinated, whether it's waiting for the last minute to finish an essay, to start your chores, or even to begin an exercise routine. We have all procrastinated at some point. So for my second point, what causes us to procrastinate? One cause may be lack of motivation and laziness. We sometimes have negative thoughts about ourselves and we feel that we're not capable of completing the task, or maybe even starting the task. Or we sometimes just feel lazy and we want to watch a certain TV show. My second cause is lack of focus and fatigue. In today's society, we are faced with many obstacles that prevent us from being focused, such as like Facebook, Twitter, video games, or whatever else might be. Fatigue also plays a huge role on why we procrastinate. It can be just because we are too tired from work, school, and maybe even some of us have children or a family that we need to attend to. My third cause is not knowing where to start. We may be giving a task such as an essay to do, or even a speech presentation, and we simply just don't know how to start it. And that automatically leads us to procrastinate. And it makes us go on to doing something else to make our minds off of the task that is stressing us out. So for my third point, how does procrastinate affect us? Well, it affects us physically because it can be overwhelming. The task might be difficult and you might have fear of failure. And being overwhelmed can also lead to sleep difficulty and headaches. Procrastination can also affect our academics in school. Our grades can start to go down and we can even start to turn in low quality work. It can affect our quality of life as well. And that's when we begin to stress out. And that can eventually lead to depression. So for my conclusion, I hope you enjoyed my speech on procrastination. Now that you know the meaning of procrastination, the causes, and how it affects us, so what exactly is going on inside our brains when we procrastinate? So I leave you with this question. Do you find it hard to start your work? To what extent is procrastination having a negative impact on your life?